Hello, I am your classmate, Gavin Dolak, and I'm here to talk to you today about narcissism. What is narcissism? It is admiration for oneself that goes past the normal bounds for self confidence. Now, we all can be self confident, saying, "Oh, I think I do look good," right? But they go take it to the next level where they look the best in the world. They see themselves as the king of the world, they are the god of this world, and that everything revolves around them. And if it's not about them, they don't care. It's actually a personality disorder named narcissistic personality disorder, NPD. That is its medical term. What causes NPD? NPD is caused by genetic and environmental situations. We don't really know exactly what causes it. There is no known cure or known this is what exactly causes it, but we have a theory that it involves stressful situations with parents or parents not even caring for their children, that they're raised in an environment where they have to be themselves and only worry about themselves, or which causes from parents overly protecting their child, stressing at them, projecting their feelings of hatred, and they're stressing their child out, or they just don't give them attention of the day. They just let them be who they want to be, and every time they do something wrong, they're like, "Nah, it's not my problem. It's not my problem. It's not your fault. Just keep doing what you're doing." There are some warning signs, but everybody has narcissistic type qualities. So everything on this list is if you have one thing does not mean you are a narcissist. You have an image of self-importance, like I said. You see yourself as a god, that everything revolves around you, and if it's not your way, it's the wrong way. Everyone has fantasies of unlimited success. Everyone just wants to be, "Hey, I'm rich. I can do what I want when I want." But they take it to the next level where that's all they think about, and they don't have a plan or think about even having a plan to get there. They're just there, and they complain that they're not there when they put in the work that a normal person would put in for like a week. And they're like, "How come I'm not there now? I did all the steps. Where's my where's my reward?" They think they're special and they want to be part of the upper class, and they don't want to associate people who are lower than them. So if you work like a 9 to 5, they feel disrespected that the fact that you're trying to talk to them. They're like, "We're not in the same league." And that causes problems, as you can tell, if you have someone who just like, "I don't want to talk to you because you're poor." And when you're not even poor, it causes issues. They have a need for admiration. They want to be recognized. They want to be praised for the work they've done or things they've done. Say they are at a charity event and they are working, like 3 hours, and someone thanks someone else at the charity event. Say it's like your father, and he's thanking one of your friends, like, "Oh, I'm so thankful for you coming out to this and participating." And he doesn't get the same thanks. He's gonna feel disrespected. He's gonna feel like it was all this was for nothing, and that he should deserve that amount of praise too. They have a sense of entitlement. If they get pulled over, the cop shouldn't have done that to them because they are important. They are a very important person. They see themselves as someone who should get special rights. They exploit others. They don't want, well, I won't say they don't want, they don't care about what happens to other people, because as long as they move up in the world, who else matters? It's all about me. So they would use others to get exactly what they want. Say someone in your family has a lot of money and you're a narcissist, you're going to try to get really close to that aunt or uncle so that when they die, you hope to get a lot of their inheritance. And if you don't, you're going to be like, why did I do all this? I did that just for that. They have a lack of empathy. So if you're struggling and they come to you with that, they don't really care. They're just like, "Well, it's not my problem, it's really yours." They're known to gaslight. So if you come to them and say you're in a relationship and you're saying, "This isn't working, I'm really sad when I'm with you," and they'll be like, "I'm giving you all the attention you need. It's not my fault that you're sad. I think it's things outside of me out of a relationship. Maybe it's your family, maybe it's your friends. They're gonna try to shift the blame off of them. The statistics, 5% of people suffer from being a narcissist, like I said. It kind of blends the lines because everyone has types of narcissistic qualities. And college students are actually more likely to become a narcissist. If you think about it, it kind of makes sense. Everyone wants, when you go to college, you have a goal you want to reach. You have a place where you want to go. Now, if you only have this one goal in mind, you're only going to talk to the people who are involved in that same goal or have reached that goal. And everyone else is just below you. Why would you want to talk to them? You're going to see yourself as someone who's really important. You're going to see yourself as someone who deserves to have this job when they didn't put any of the work in yet, just because they went into college. Troubles with diagnosis and treatment. They think nothing is wrong. They don't see a problem with themselves. They think everything revolves around them. So every single thing that goes wrong in their life is not their fault. And it comes hard for someone to reach them and say, listen, you need to look at yourself and say, this is not right. You need to start showing empathy. And that is a problem. The exact cause of narcissism is unknown. So we can't go into your childhood or what you took for, say you took drugs, you can't correlate them and say, oh, this is why you're a narcissist. This is what caused it. There is no known cause. So people just, they have to, when they go to a doctor, say for a drug problem or the depression, sometimes a therapist can narrow it down to the point where they say, oh, you're a narcissist. And then for treatment, they quit before it's full treatment because they don't see anything as wrong. They're like, why am I doing this? It's that mindset that they're right and that everyone else is wrong. And there is no cure, there's no medicine that can like quell those qualities. Like with depression, there are pills that can help depending, sometimes they don't, but there are ways of other help than just therapy. And with this, you have to be fully equipped to do it. And you have to put your mind that you need to do it. And that's hard for a narcissist. Where to find help? At ACCC, the homepage, there's a whole bunch of hotlines. My best suggestion, though, would be to go to talk to a therapist. Because the hotlines, they're not going to really be able to help you. They're going to help you with the exact information you need. Like, say you're feeling really sad, they can help you talk out of that situation and go talk to a therapist. But for a narcissist, there isn't really a way that you're going to call and say, I think I'm a narcissist, I need help. And they're just going to recommend you go to a therapist because that's really the one way to do it. There's a mental health associate in Atlanta County. There are multiple people there who suffered from all different types of mental disorders who can help you find the right person you need. Now, some professional help is there is a site that will help you find the right therapist for your needs. There's therapists that direct correlate for narcissism. And Dr. Ramami, she has a program that helps people who have relationships and they were affected by narcissism. Now, you can go for her to help. It's paid for, it's online, and it's an event, and it's planned out for a month. And they have you meet, and they try to get you back together and mend those relationships that you might have lost. The important takeaways are narcissism, people who are narcissists, they're not a villain. They just suffer from a mental disorder which places them at the point of the world. When you go online, a lot of articles written about narcissism is that it's bad, that the people who have it are villains. Help is available. You just gotta go and find it. The problem is someone has to be there to support them all the way, and they have to push them to do it. It cannot be forced. Narcissism is not something that's going to be forced out, can't be forced to be changed. It needs to take time and dedication, and is more common than what we would think. Like I said, everyone has narcissistic type of qualities and characteristics. It just depends on how many you have that you're labeled as an actual narcissist.